Welcome to the update, grant subscribers. Listen to this if you are a grant subscribers and you have been expecting disbursement.
Information from the organs of the government. The information reaching us is that the CBN, which is the Central Bank of Nigeria, under the leadership of Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, has mandated and directed all commercial banks in the country to transfer any money from any dormant bank account in Nigeria back to the Apex Bank. Who are the Apex banks? And these are the Central Bank of Nigeria. Also, that any unclaimed funds from any of these commercial banks should be transferred. In other words, what this simply means is that if you have any money inside any bank account, commercial banks are like Zenith Banks, Frost Bank, Fidelity Bank, Wema Bank, and the likes, not microfinance banks. But you are operating any of these commercial banks within the country, and it has already been confirmed by the banks that that account is dormant, irrespective of any amount you have there, whether it's a billion, whether it's 20,000, whether it's 100,000, as long as the account has been flagged by the bank that it is unoperational, or it has not been operational for a number of times or a couple of months or years. A dormant account is an account that is like for the period of 6 or 1 year, there's no operation going there. There's no transaction, there's no service going on there, whether by means of credit or debit. You are transferring money out or you are receiving money into that same account. As long as that account has been unoperational for the space of 6 months or 1 year, it is regarded as a dormant bank account, irrespective of any amount that is in there. Now, this administration appears to be poking eyes on every corner. They poked in every, whether it's the masses, whether it's the poor, whether it's the rich. They are trying to flog every individual, trying to siphon money out from anywhere they know best to get it. And eventually, it's still going to be the poor masses that might be the victim of all the circumstances, because the rich would always have their way through. You understand? The rich would always have their way, find their way through. If you transfer the money of a rich man who is in a commercial bank back to the Apex Bank, he will go and get his money back. You see. So, but the poor has not that nerve. So, if you scoop the money of a poor man back to the Central Bank, the Apex Bank, how is he going to get his money back? So this administration is just well, it's unfortunate. I just pray that we survive it at this time. This is a trying time for every Nigerian masses, including even the rich are suffering, let alone the poor masses. I think this kind of directive came up first around 2015 under the leadership of the ex-president Alhaji Muhammad Buhari. But this is a new directive now that is just coming out afresh, and this one comes with fresh guidelines and with immediate effect. It's coming with immediate effect and under a fresh guidelines, much more superseding to the earlier directives given under the ex-president Muhammad Buhari. So I would advise, in your own interest, if you have any money in any banks that is still appears to be dormant, you have not been operating that bank account for a while, try as much as possible to commence some transactions on it. Commence some debiting, withdraw money there, send money there. Let it be operational. Don't let it be don't let it be dormant. Don't let it be idle. And how does this also relate with UAAG? We pray that it doesn't have any effect on the fund that is meant for the masses, or any other excuse does not come up at this time. eventual situations like this, there would always be some tying up and some excuses coming up for lack of disbursement and all that. So we pray that this does not have any effect on the disbursement of UAAG grant and every other grant that warming up to disburse at this time. This is a trying moment for the country and for the Nigerian masses. Any fund meant for the masses should not be hinged on excuses of whether inadequacies of the government or inadequacies of those at the top. It should be rightly disbursed to them because they need the fund not just to survive, but to live. We need to live. The masses needs to live. So this information is quite sacrosanct at this time for our field and for our benefit, so that we can know the right thing to do at this point in time. Princess's channel, always at your service. If you are new to our channel, this is what we do. We disseminate information concerning cryptocurrencies and other grand matters. So if you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe so that you can be getting updated information at all times. And if you are an old subscriber, kindly continue to be a support to us by fueling us to produce more of these videos. How? Subscribe, like our video, share them, watch them, pass your comments, so that we can know how well we are doing on this channel. Thank you for standing by us. We would always be there to give you updated information